Aleksey, you're homeless here in Miami.
I am. I am. I've been homeless for about 10 months plus.
What happened?
Basically, had a job, worked in an office on the phone doing refinancing and like for existing mortgages, cash outs. That business closed down because the rates went back up. I was working there for a while, about a year and a half. The business closed down. I lost my job. Within a month time of that happening, my roommate passed away. He was an elderly gentleman, and I was not on the lease. I was subleasing, so ended up losing the apartment. And that's pretty much it. I got on the street. I tried to get into a shelter since I've been homeless. It's basically useless. I tried reaching out for help. I'm also Jewish. I tried reaching out to Jewish federations and synagogues, and I mean, they'll throw me a couple of dollars here and there, just for food, transportation. I use it for, but otherwise, I haven't received any help. No one seemed to. There is no help out there, and it's impossible to get into a shelter. So, been on the street. I've been, keeping myself every day, trying to get a job, any job. Had a job here around the corner at a Jewish. Was cooking at a Jewish restaurant for a couple of months working there. Ended up getting arrested. Got picked up for just being homeless on the street. Came out of jail, lost the job because
Right?
I wasn't there. It's been
the criminalization of homelessness makes it worse.
I got arrested. They took all my stuff. They threw it out. Basically, I came out with nothing. Right now, I have what I'm wearing and one pair of pants, and that's pretty much it.
Just for being homeless.
Yeah, and it's every day I ask to get a job. I walk into 30 different places, and I get no's. So luckily, last time, it was really quick, but now I just haven't been able to find a job.
And maintaining a job is tough because you got to find showers and you don't sleep. I mean, lack of sleep out here.
Exactly. I mean, even getting a job, you have to maintain, take a shower, and get some proper rest. But for me, that's not the issue. I just need to get hired, get a job, which I wasn't able to do so. And, I can manage, it is tough, but I could do it. I haven't been given it that chance.
Yeah, you just need somebody to give you a chance. What was your first night homelessness like?
First night, it wasn't as tough as it is now. I didn't think it was gonna be so hard, but it really is. And I just went somewhere and basically laid my head down. I believe on a bench, on a bus bench or something, or a bench in the park. And I woke up the next day and I just went about my day and started looking for opportunities,
Trying to survive. How do you survive this heat out here?
I tried to drink a lot of water, and I lost 60 pounds since I've been on the street the past 10
wow.
months. I have never been so slim in my life, and that's from lack of eating.
Yeah.
I probably like 150 right now. I never been under 190, and I was 220, I believe.
Yeah, when I first ran India, we walked to the shade. I mean, you're dripping wet. I probably was too. I mean, it is hot. I can't imagine even trying to sleep out here.
It is 100 degrees out, and these days, you can't even sleep anywhere anymore. You get harassed, you go to jail, and it's getting tougher and tougher to even be on the street.
What would you want people to know about homelessness that they don't know?
Listen, it's hard to get a job out here. People don't. They think that a lot of people are here. They don't want to work, or they are all drinking or using drugs. Yes, there is plenty of people like that, but not everyone. It is tough for homeless people like in my situation, to even find a job, and I have plenty of skills. You know, I have a degree. I'm an electronics engineer. On top of that, I could do other things. You know, I could do barbering. I could do mechanics work. I done plenty of waitering work, and still nobody wants to. You know,
Right.
I can't land a job. So it's tough out here just to eat. Because even if people panhandle, that money does not last.
Yep.
You know, so it's
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
if I had 3 wishes right now, I would just want to get a decent job, you know, so I could provide a living for myself. Hopefully have a family in the future. I don't have a family or family left. And for everyone who is struggling, you know, to everyone in the world who is struggling and not struggling, just to be nicer to each other and help each other, you know, so the world will be a better place.
It would. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
You're welcome. I hope it gets out there to, you know, a lot of people, that makes people realize that, you know, we're here and we're human just like you guys. So, thank you.